Hello guys, welcome back to another reaction video here on our Eyes Your Eyes. I'm ready to watch episode 2 of season 2 of Code Geass, but before starting this video I just want to remind you to subscribe to the channel, click on the notification bell and follow me in this great and amazing adventure. Okay, last time we saw that Lelouch couldn't remember anything and now he's regaining his power thanks to C2. Let's see what's going to happen with the Suzaku, fingers crossed. Are you ready to watch this? Let's watch it together. Okay. Oh! What the? That's true. That's true. We can't say the contrary. Oh, no way. Ah. Ah. What the F? What? Oh, Suzaku. Oh. Oh! What? He has the Geass too! Yes! Oh my! Now I understand. Oh, where is Nanali? Oh, that's a nightmare! Oh, what the simple F! Oh! But now he regains all the memories, right? Ah, I wasn't. Okay. Where is Nanali? Yes. Ah, okay. Exactly. Who are you, Rolo? Oh! Wow. Yes, Your Highness. Ah, no, I thought. Thank you. Here we are, part 2. Yeah, but it's quite admirable that he has all this brain he has. Here we go again. Who knows who is that person? Try to imagine he's back. I agree with you. Yes, he is special. He has great skills. Karen. Oh, okay. Because you are next to Lelouch so much. Ah, okay. Exactly. I was expecting this. That's the same place we saw in season 1. Sword of Akasha. Oh, this is true. Both, I guess. Okay. Yes, he did. No. No, but yes. Exactly. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah. And in fact, this was totally wrong. It's better for you to change. I think she loves Lelouch. I mean, she loves Zero. Why doesn't she remember anything? Oh, come on, I can't wait for that moment. Don't be so sure as always. Again. What the? Uh-oh, there's something. Uh-huh. Maybe it's a Suzaku. Yeah, but all these people, they are like pieces of a chess. Is it Lancelot? Or something like that? Okay. Whoa! Hey, where did it go? Oh, maybe he's coming directly in front of him. And he's panicking because nothing is going as he wants. You're so sure about strategy, Lelouch. That's your weak point, I guess. Wow! Oh, wow. No! Oh. Oh, Karen, be careful. But this is good that his sacrifice was not in vain. Whoa! Oh, that Babel Tower is going to vanish soon. Wow! Yeah, you won, Lelouch, but... I remember you. Yeah. He was next to Cornelia, yes. A message from Zero. Yeah. But why doesn't he take his mask off? I mean, everyone knows about him right now. Ah, okay, he's talking to people. Okay, whoa. See, he's not dead. This is true. Yeah, but consider these weak people, not just your sister this time, yeah. Whoa! Yeah. No, he's not. No, he's not. Beh, lì se lo speaks at this point. Oh! Again. USJ, the theme park. Let's hope he doesn't make the same mistakes as before. Oh, Rolo! Rolo! Rolo, what the fuck? Oh! Oh! Okay, this episode was incredible. Let's start from the beginning because I don't want to skip anything as always. And if I skip something, I will tell you later, don't worry. Finally, we understood what happened at the end of episode 25 thanks to Karen and her memories. Thank you so much. And thanks to Suzaku's memories too. Okay, what the F? I want to talk about Suzaku first because I think it's better, so then I can reconnect with Lelouch and his policy. I understand his point of view because he was tricked all the time throughout the season 1, and he thought that he could trust Lelouch, but at the same time he was tricked and he was mocked because he didn't know that Lelouch was 0. I mean, he was suspecting this, but he was not sure 100%. So I understand why he feels so angry, because he trusted Lelouch since day 1, and this is what happened. The season 1 is a confirmation that everything is not sure until you see it with your own eyes. Suzaku felt it. I mean, he was really sad, he was really angry when he discovered that 0 is Lelouch, because he thought that he could have trusted him, especially when he was meeting him with Nanali and stuff like that. Then, on the other side, if I can understand him, I also don't understand him when he decided to do what he did. When he said that he was ready to go his own friend, his best friend, to reach his goal, this is wrong. As we said in the first episode, in the previous episode, when Lelouch was saying, is friendship right, is vengeance wrong? At this point, I can understand him when he says something like this, because Suzaku decides to sacrifice his friendship for his goal, and this is wrong. I mean, I understand what Suzaku wants to do, but he should be a great example by saying that friendship is something that has to be protected. But in this case, he wanted to sacrifice this friendship, and he decided to bring him in front of Lelouch's father. And Lelouch's father is a Geass. Who gave him this power? I really want to understand this too, because this is quite interesting. Before Lelouch, even his father had the Geass. So probably he was the one who killed Lelouch's mom thanks to the Geass. Should I think something like this? I will confirm it later, of course, because they will explain us for sure. Now I understand why this father has all this huge power, because he can trick everyone thanks to the Geass, and he can ask everyone to do whatever he wants thanks to these Geass. So is the father doing the same thing on Suzaku too? Is he tricking Suzaku too thanks to his Geass? Or does he want him to believe things even if they are not true thanks to the Geass? We should think something like this too. This is possible too. I was shocked because Suzaku is standing on Lelouch's father's side, but this is wrong, because what Lelouch's father is doing is wrong. No matter all the Suzaku's excuses or all the things he wants to do, for an instant he was a slave of Lelouch's father. So Suzaku, you are wrong one more time, because you shouldn't be a slave of anyone. No matter if you wanted to solve this problem inside the system, as you say, or not, but what the F are you doing now? You're standing on the side of a people who want to discriminate other people, who want to get their personal revenge, who want to conquer your nation. And even if you say that you want to solve everything from inside of the system, I hope you have a plan B. I hope that you are tricking them, you're tricking Britannia right now, and you want them to think that you are staying on their side just because in the meantime you're developing your own plan. Otherwise there is no other excuse. Please, Suzaku, I was staying on your side all the time, but right now I think what you did to Lelouch was a little bit a problem. I didn't like that, sincerely, because you are pointing the finger on Lelouch, but at the same time you're staying on Lelouch's father's side, who is even worse at this point. I don't know, but I want to talk about Karen, because Karen is in love with Zero, or with the idea that she has about Zero. The fact that she was admitting it in this episode, that was really great, because she's honest to herself. Yes, she was used by Zero. This is a certainty, and we can't say the contrary. Every time Zero was saying Karen do this, she was saying yes, no matter what, because she was following this ideology, this thing that only Zero, thanks to his strategies, could let Japan become free again. But as we saw, when there was the Nanali thing in the last episode, even Karen was no more important. She was just a tool. And in the meantime, when Nanali was in danger, he didn't care about Karen and all the others. He went away. So that made Karen understand that, yeah, she was just a tool. But she's still depending on the bond she has with Zero, because she can't deny that Zero gave them hope to change all these things into something for good. Even if the plan A, that was season 1, was failing, she's still hoping that Zero can find a way to let them become free again. Talking about Lelouch, I have to say that sometimes he's totally right. I mean, when he's staying in front of his father and what happened to Suzaku, his father, etc., yeah, I stand on Lelouch's side, because that was like a torture. I mean, his father decided to erase all his memories, especially about his sister. He told him that he had a brother, that it means Rollo, but now we understand that Rollo, at the end of the episode, he was the one who was owning this Lancelot Part 2, let's call him like this. Oh, no way, this is a mess. I can understand Lelouch's point of view here in this episode, because he's saying, look, I was betrayed by my friend because Suzaku is not understanding me, and he's staying on my father's side, that he's the worst person on earth, and my father was erasing my memories, so I couldn't remember anything and I couldn't rebel anymore. That means that I was a slave of him too. And at the same time, nothing changed. Yes, he's right, nothing changed from before, because he made lots of mistakes. Even in this episode, all the Black Knights who are involved in this rebellion seem to be pieces of chess. And when they die, okay, lost, as if we are playing a game. This is something bad, because I don't like when lives of people are sacrificed like this as if they don't matter. But in this episode, there is a tiny difference, because when that man, that Black Knight, is dying, Urabe, yes, is dying. This is the first time that Lelouch is paying attention on him, and he's taking care of this death. And in fact, later he's saying, look, Urabe, your death was not in vain. I mean, you will be remembered, and thanks to your sacrifice, we could finish all this and we could win this battle, plus the announcement of a zero, etc., etc. But this was the first time that I saw Lelouch taking care of this death in particular, and this makes a difference, because in season 1, sincerely, he didn't care when people were dying like this, because the most important thing was his vengeance, his revenge. Nothing else mattered. Is Lelouch changing? I really hope so. But at the same time, later, when he destroyed the Britannians who were involved in this battle specifically, he was laughing like this. And in that moment, let me tell you honestly, in that moment, I didn't like it, because it seemed that it was the Lelouch of season 1. Because he's just doing this as if he's playing a game. Look, 1 point for me, 0 point for you. This is... I don't like this. But at the same time, I can feel the frustration Lelouch is feeling right now. I can totally feel it because of what happened with his father, Suzaku, etc., etc. Lelouch, please change things for better this time. You can't say in front of everyone, in front of common people who are listening to you during your announcement, that you feel so sad because of the discrimination, because of how 11s are treated, because how Britannians are so brutal, etc., etc., when at the same time, you did the same in season 1. I mean, you were sacrificing people and you didn't care about 11s in season 1. You were taking care of your sister and that's it. There was just an alibi to go on with your project. I hope that what you're saying right now with this announcement to common people is the real one, the real announcement. I hope that you really care about 11s this time, and you really care about this discrimination and you want to defeat it. I really hope so. Because if you're doing this just because of your personal thoughts, just because of what happened to you specifically, then what you're saying to common people is like what Clovis told in front of other people, in front of common people during his announcement in season 1, and I was condemning the same thing. I was saying, look, in front of common people during the announcement, you're saying some things. When the media turn off, you are another person. I really hope you're not doing the same thing, because this is bad. When during the announcement you said you were against this, you were against that, and you were totally against Britannia killing other people for their own purposes, you also did it in season 1. Because for your purpose to save your sister, you were killing lots of Black Knights and you didn't care about them. Look what happened with Euphemia. Lots of 11s were killed by you, thanks to your Geass, to Euphemia, to do something like this, to kill 11s, to shine. And this is wrong. I hope you learned from your mistakes. Please tell me this, because otherwise all this story, or all you say, is pointless, is meaningless. Let's see. Anyway, let's see what's going to happen. I'm really curious, because now things are getting interesting. I can't wait to see where Nanali is, because she's nowhere to be found. I really want to see her again, because I really like Nanali. I think she is the only one who can change things, because her soul is so pure. And even if her mother died too, because Lelouch and Nanali are brother and sister, they have a two different way to process this death. She doesn't have vengeful thoughts. She doesn't behave like Lelouch at all. Lelouch, okay, he wants to follow his revenge, and he really wants, I really hope so, change the world for better, to destroy the world they live in and to rebuild the world as for the better. But Nanali has a totally different attitude. So maybe she can be the only one to change the world for better, because she doesn't want to get any revenge. She doesn't want to do what Suzaku wants, that means to sacrifice friendship. She doesn't want to do anything. Maybe she's the key. She can be the only one who can save them for real. Let me open a bracket. Shirley, what the F? You don't remember anything anymore? What happened to her? I really hope that she can remember something, because she can also be the key. If she remembers things, she can help Lelouch regaining his own consciousness, except for the power he has. Because this Geass, did you see? This Geass is tricking all of them. He's tricking the father of Lelouch, because he thinks, now with this power I can do anything I want, blah blah blah. He's tricking Lelouch for the same reasons. He's tricking Rollo for the same reasons, because now he thinks that he is so powerful he can kill Zero like this, okay? So this Geass is the problem. The core of everything is Geass, because even Lelouch's father has Geass, right? And he is the owner of this Britannia kingdom, reign, whatever. If we erase the Geass, maybe even Lelouch's father can become something better. Who gave this power to Lelouch's father? We really need to understand this. Wow, I can't wait to go on with this. This is so amazing. Then there is this weapon that Lelouch's father showed Suzaku. Oh, what is that? I really hope they are not going to use it, because lots of innocent lives are about to die. And this is really, really sad. Because even in this story, guys, we see that the fact that people want power, this dominion is based on power and conquering and stuff like that. This is sad. We understand that human beings can be easily tricked by power. And the more power they have, the more they want. And this is disgusting. I really like how realistic these stories are going on, because even in real life it's like this. People are tricked, consumed by power. Okay guys, I think for this episode that is it. I hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned, because next week I come back with episode 3 of season 2 of Code Geass. In the meantime, feel free to subscribe to the channel and click on the notification bell. Bye guys, see you in the next video.